really interesting for me. We're reconnecting. I can have a bad signal right here. Hopefully it reconnected. It's really phenomenal for me because a lot of times I'm doing a lot of the organization and getting it ready for that, and they just did it all. It's, I really enjoyed it last night. Um, so today we're going to be in Romans chapter 8, and we're going to be down at verses 29 and 30. We looked at 28 yesterday, and they kind of go together. So I'm going to go back and pick up 28 again, so we can see it all together. We know that all things work together for the good of those who love God, who are called according to his purpose. For those he foreknew, he also predestined to be conformed to the image of his son, so that he would be the firstborn among many brothers and sisters. And those he predestined, he also called, and those he called, he also justified. And those he justified, he also glorified. And so one day we will be glorified, and we're trying and striving to be as much like Jesus as we can. I was listening to a sermon yesterday of Adrian Rogers, and I like to listen to some of his old sermons. But I was listening to it, and it was on Joshua. I was looking for some information. We're going through Joshua on Sunday nights, and so I was kind of looking for some information. He was talking about, they, how do you say that? It was like a limited everything they were supposed to. We're in a bad signal right here. So they didn't possess everything they were supposed to. And so one of the things he said in there was a statement. It stuck with me. It says, worship before warfare. Worship before warfare. We are in a spiritual battle. We're in a spiritual battle every day of our lives, especially as believers. Satan is pounding us, and we talked about putting on the spiritual armor Sunday, and here we were talking about security in our fear. So security in place of fear is our title this week. And then because of Christ, nothing will keep us from God and his work in our lives. And so when he said that, worship before battle, I thought, man, we've got to worship God. We got to understand his word, understand that worship that we do for Christ helps us to be able to do battle, spiritual battle in the world, helps us to have security in the place of fear, helps us to trust Christ and trust God in all of our lives, even if it's going to be good, but even if it isn't there yet, And one of the things C.S. Lewis talked about, and I don't have this quote exactly right, but basically our God's gonna even help us through our failures. When we fail, God is going to help us, and we're still going to be effective for him in some manner, but not in the manner in which we could have been, still effective, still good, still going to use us for his honor and glory if we're willing and obedient to follow him. But this was the plan he had, and so we don't want to get discouraged by that, but we want to be careful about that. We want to try our best to do our best and try to do the best we can to be obedient and worship him and follow him. And so he does have a plan for each one of us, and he does have a good plan for us. And there's a good thing, and we can have the security of Jesus Christ in our lives and the place of fear, in times of fear, in times of battle, in times of spiritual warfare, that goes on all around us every day in our personal lives and in the world around us. We can have that, but we can only have that through faith and trust in Jesus Christ. And so we place our faith and trust in Jesus Christ. The Holy Spirit helps us as we attempt to follow his commands. And that's how we show our love to him, is by following his commands and doing the things that he asks us to do. And so I hope you got a great day planned today. It's a beautiful beginning of the day. It's kind of foggy this morning, but it's really nice. A couple of times here, I've felt some really warm air. It's almost like a summer breeze, It's really weird in December, but it's supposed to be a nice day today. And so we've got some things that we can do. David and I was able to get a few things done yesterday, preparing for the Christmas drive-through, and I'll pick up some more things today. And so hopefully by the end of the week and then Sunday, we'll be ready to hear, and let's get our day started. Dear Heavenly Fathers, we come to you today, Lord. We come to you thanking you for allowing us all to be together. Lord, I thank you so much